The mission of the U.S. Institute of Peace is to prevent, mitigate, and resolve violent conflict. And so that's the focus of our work here in Pakistan. We believe strongly that conflict is a natural thing. Every society has conflict, but the issue is how do you resolve that without resorting to violence? And we do think that that's something that can be taught and can be learned, and that's a big focus of our work throughout the world, but also here in Pakistan.
We support existing organizations implement peace-building projects in the field through our Practitioners Fund. We support locally relevant policy research through our Research Fund. And we support young and new organizations and ideas through our Peace Innovation Fund. For instance, our project with the Fida and White Rice in Haripur is testing how we can get children to learn and unlearn their identities and biases through a card game.
The concept of identity and the social conflict dynamics, it's something that children or mothers in that environment have not been exposed to. So in the longer term, I think it can provoke a positive change among children to respect individuals based on their own positive attributes, rather than just to stereotype them or discriminate them on basis of ethnicities or gender or social statuses.
We're bringing together students on university campuses through our University Madrasa Interaction program to come together and participate in debates.
University Madrasa Interaction program served a very important purpose, that is to bring the madrasa students out of their insulated system and bring them to a system in which they would interact with the university students as well. The purpose for that was obviously to bring about a moderation of views.
We've trained a network of alternate dispute resolvers in Karachi in 2 conflict neighborhoods, and the idea there is to train people to resolve conflicts so that they don't escalate into violence before that. And we've actually had a lot of interest from the Sindh police who want that project and that training to become a part of the official training of police officers in Karachi and Sindh.
पहले हम जो लोगों का अगर किसी का जरगा हुआ करता था तो वो हम एक ही बैठक में बिठाते थे। तो मीडिएशन से हमें जो पैदा हुआ वो इस तरह हुआ कि अभी हम उनको अलग अलग उनको डील करते हैं, उनके जो अलग अलग उन पर एक मेहनत करते हैं, तो फिर उनको एक जगह फैलाने के लिए फिर वो नौबत नहीं आनी पड़ती है। एक तो हमें ये बहुत बड़ा पैदा हुआ।
To me, there is a great value of the work of USIP as a peace builder, as a peace practitioner, in a sense, is that sustainable peace can only be achieved if you build local capacities, if you engage local communities, and if you mainstream them in a way that they are capable of resolving their conflicts in a non-violent way.
One of the mediums we've focused on in Pakistan is the use of art and culture to promote tolerance for diversity. And in that, we have trained young documentary filmmakers through the program with IDSP, where young people from Balochistan who had never used a camera before in their life were trained to go out and make socially relevant documentary films on conflict issues in their areas.
While a formal education system makes you think the way the system wants you to think, this is freedom. And this way of expression through the films, we found it was very powerful. It was so expressive, it was so original, and it was so direct. And the ownership of the issues was just fantastic by by the young filmmakers. It's a beautiful energy which has been unleashed.
अभी मैं डायरेक्ट बात नहीं कर सकता हूँ या वज़ीर-ए-आला से या नवाज शरीफ से कुछ भी। ये डॉक्यूमेंट्री से फ़ायदा ये मिला, मैं डायरेक्ट शूट करूँ, डायरेक्ट मैं नेट पे शेयर करूँ। ये मैसेज सब दुनिया के पास पहुँचता है।
We've also been working with schools and young children to train them in the skills of compassion, empathy, because we believe that if you learn those skills at a young age, you're less likely to resort to violent conflict as you grow older.
CFC में ने मतलब बहुत सारी एक्टिविटीज़ बच्चों के दरमियान की है, जिसकी वजह से बच्चों में खुद एतमादी आई है, वो दूसरों की बातें सुनने की कोशिश करते हैं और अपनी बातें दूसरों को पहुंचाने की भी कोशिश करते हैं। ज़बरदस्ती नहीं करते, बल्कि क्या है मतलब ये कि एक दूसरे को समझते हैं, एक दूसरे को समझाते हैं।
We supported a young organization in Gilgit-Baltistan to create community support for peaceful elections in the Gilgit-Baltistan local elections.
In Gilgit-Baltistan, there are lots of sectarian violence happens during different activities like general elections. We arrange peace festivals. We call them Aman Melas. USIP is not your other common donor agency who is dictates to small organizations to promote their philosophy, but actually they help us to promote what we wanted to do in our society. And this was the great thing about USIP.
The goal at the end of the day is to influence and inform policy. Because one of the problems we find is so much of the policy world operates on false premises or on scant knowledge or information about what the problem is. So dig deeper, find out what the real issues are, inform policymakers both in the US and in Pakistan, and try and bridge that gap not only between the two sides but also in terms of information that may not be allowing them to make the right choices or the most informed ones at least.
At USIP Pakistan, we are doing outreach to social entrepreneurs, social activists, and student groups to find fresh and innovative ideas for peace building. We are going across the country to big cities, small cities, university campuses to find the best ideas. So if you have an idea to submit, please visit www.pakistanpeacefund.com.